Hey Sofrito Lovers, check out this week's tasting video mukbang. Hey Sofrito Lovers, this is Ben Ramos bringing you this week's tasting video slash mukbang. I am finally bringing you the spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Do you care anymore? No, you don't. I told you guys, I could not find this goddamn sandwich anywhere when it was at the height of its popularity. And now that it's back and no longer popular is when I'm gonna do my tasting. So I've never had this sandwich before. So I finally was able to buy it because to this day, you can go to any Popeyes and there will be a line a mile long just to get this sandwich. By some miracle, by some chance, when I got out of work, I went straight to the Popeyes close to where I live in the Bronx. I was able to get online. One person ahead of me, I was able to order it. And as I was ordering it and waiting for it, a gigantic line formed behind me of everyone who was getting this sandwich. I'm talking way too much. Look, I got this spicy chicken sandwich. Okay, seriously, y'all. Look. Spicy chicken sandwich, mira. I've never tasted this sandwich. I am talking way too much. There's a lot of hype about you. A lot of expectations that we have of you. It's a good sandwich. I mean, is it life-changing? No. I got it with their Cajun fries. Spicy, crunchy, chickeny. I love how it goes, how well it pairs with the pickles. It's good. It's a good chicken sandwich from a fast food restaurant or chain. Oh God, restaurant. Oh dear, chain. Yeah, I'm a bit of a restaurant snob. Okay. I will admit, I think this tastes better than any chicken thing that they have at Popeyes, including, the drumsticks and all that. This tastes good. Spicy, but not too spicy. Very flavorful. Good amount of salt. Was it super overhyped? Of course. Am I months late on this? Of course. Good sandwich. I like it. I'd order it again. I'm gonna have a Nicocado avocado moment. I don't know if you guys follow Nick. He's lately, when he gets angry with the customer service, he does that. I'm calling corporate. Kind of feel like doing that myself because, folks, the customer service at the Popeyes close to where I live is at 0. I'm talking about like 0 level of customer support and customer service, not customer support. I'm sorry. This is like if you were calling a hotline, customer service. Listen, I walk in, there was one person ahead of me. They placed their order. They moved to the side and I could tell that the 2 servers there were busy with taking those online orders because, all these Popeyes are now on Grubhub, Seamless, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, all of those things. So those orders come in and apparently they take priority over live people standing in front of them. Because I was standing there for a while waiting to be acknowledged and kind of, like, hey, human being here. Do I have to wait for everyone who's ordering from Uber Eats to get their shit prepared before I get spoken to? So I'm there waiting and trying to get people's attention. Finally, this server comes up to the cash register where I'm standing and just like stares at me, like does this to me. So I do this to her. And then she finally goes, well, and I was like, oh, are you taking my order? Because you were just standing there staring at me. And she's like, how can I help you? Like that. So I was like, okay, don't get ratchet and don't get hood and don't get stupid with me. I know you're busy. I know the Postmates people and the Uber Eats people have you real shook. But like, don't speak to me. Don't be disrespectful. Show some customer service. Speak to me the way you would want to be spoken to if you were ordering food from some crappy bullshit place. I know, right? Crappy bullshit place, but I'm still buying their food and eating their food. I recognize the contradiction. But I was like, I held it in. I was like, I am not about to make a scene with a teenager in goddamn Popeyes in my neighborhood. So I placed my order, despite the fact that homegirl rolled her eyes several times. I had like this tone. What are you gonna have with that? And I was like, I'll have the French fries. And then she turns around and starts preparing, preparing my meal. Her coworker was kind of like trying to get her attention because she was holding up like little tags, like kind of probably trying to be like, hey, we got a lot of Postmates, Uber Eats, seamless DoorDash orders. And she kind of turned to her and was like, I have to deal with this guy over here. And I was like, oh man, oh, you are lucky that it is me. And I say that she's lucky that it's me because there's other people that would have been like, I'm gonna snatch you and shake you. I am not trying to make a scene at a Popeyes. I am a grown-ass man. I am middle-aged and this is a teenager. I am not about to get involved in nonsense with a child. So she's lucky that it was me. And I have a level of maturity that some other folks in my neighborhood probably would not have. So I put up with the tone and the attitude. I'm getting my meal. Now the meal, it's a sandwich and look, fries. It also comes with a small drink. She preps everything for me. And then I'm like, well, the meal comes with a small drink. What do you want to drink? And again, I was like, I'm not even getting angry anymore. I laughed. I was like, let me get a small Diet Pepsi, half of the cup with ice, please. And I've never seen anyone put ice into a cup with so much attitude. I am so sorry that you were bothered. I'm so sorry, but get your shit together. You work in customer service. Basically, prepares my drink in the most hostile, disrespectful, and uninterested way that she could muster it, packs all my food together, and then tells me how much it is, and I pay for it. She gives me my change, and almost like begrudgingly gives me the change. Like, I'm having a Nicocado avocado. I'm calling corporate. I mean, I'm like, girl, come on. You chose this job. You know that you're going to be dealing with people. Act right. And I decided, you know what? I could either go home and just deal with this. I could talk to her manager, or I could get nasty back. I chose, after having a long day of dealing with 201 kids and 20-something staff and an entire school filled with administration, faculty, parents, students that are not easy to deal with, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get ratchet and I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna try to talk to your manager and get you in trouble. I just wanna go home and do my goddamn mukbang in peace because I've never had this sandwich before and I missed out on the popularity wave. And it's a good sandwich. I decided that let me peacefully go home. I'm calling corporate. Come on. Customer service. You want people coming back. You know, I'm a foodie. I love going to restaurants. I always make that comment. Like, if I ever end up owning a restaurant, my orientation and my discussion with my servers about how to be proper wait staff and how to give good customer service is going to be a nice 2 or 3 day long discussion / training. And the second I see a server be disrespectful to a patron, go serve somewhere else. If I ever own a restaurant, that customer service in that restaurant is going to be as fierce, as incredible as the food. Because if it is not, your ass is fired. Go feed your kids somewhere else. Go figure out how you're going to feed your kids somewhere else. Damn. But, you know, I'm being nice. It just kind of also reminded me about how many years ago I made a transition outside of working with teenagers, because working with teenagers is always a lot. And homegirl with her eye rolling and her teeth sucking. Just a quick tangent. I grew up going to Catholic school. I was educated from kindergarten to 8th grade in a neighborhood Catholic school in Harlem, where we still had old, mean-ass, rickety, bony-fingered nuns that were no joke. Like, you rolled your eyes, you sucked your teeth, you cut your eyes, you did any of those things, you got whapped right in the face. I got hit with rulers. I had to bend down on rice. I had to bend down and hold up Bibles. Like, all that stuff that today is super illegal to do to kids, all of that happened to me in my Catholic school experience, to me and to others. So I grew up with this concept of, like, you roll your eyes or suck your teeth or cut your eyes or any of those things. And, like, I know it's a nonverbal fuck you. So I have zero tolerance for it. On any given day when those kids at that program, they engage in any of those 3 practices, you will hear my voice from the 1st floor all the way up to the 5th floor, projecting it very loudly, making sure that they understand that that type of behavior is unacceptable, disrespectful, and I have zero tolerance for it. Every time I see a child roll their eyes or suck their teeth at me, I have to hold back my hand. Like, my hand instinctively goes up here, and I have to hold it back because it's illegal. So when teenagers who, like, they can't help but roll their eyes, suck their teeth, cut their eyes, and do all those other nonverbal forms of disrespect, I used to be like, Jesus, protect me. Keep me from doing harm to these children. I used to pray, and I'm not even religious. I'd be like, if there is a God, protect them from me. Give me patience and fortitude. So, you know, when I see that type of stuff happen, I mean, even with adults, I've actually told adults, like, don't you roll your eyes at me. Some people may not know what cutting eyes is. Some people have said to me, what do you mean by cutting eyes? Okay, eye rolling, you know, it's like, when you do this, sucking your teeth, when you're, but cutting your eyes is when they look at you and they go like that. Like, they kind of, I grew up, that was called cutting your eyes. And that's a real common shit that people do. That every time I see adults, children, adolescents do it, I just want to punch you in the face. I just want to punch you in the face. But I digress. Back to the reason why we're mukbanging. I'm finally doing the chicken. Despite the horrible customer service and attitude-filled teenagers. Thank God I don't work with that population anymore. And thank God for them, that they're protected from me. Hey, this sandwich is pretty good. I think this is the best tasting thing they have at Popeyes. I wish all their chicken tasted this good. Their chicken tenders lately have been tasting like rubber. I finally got to do this taste test. I mean, again, y'all that don't care, let's be real. You guys have already seen 1,000 spicy chicken sandwich taste tests. Ben is months behind. I did it with the Impossible Burger too. I taste tested the Impossible Whopper months after no one cared anymore. Okay, so Sofrito Lovers, if you enjoyed this mukbang slash rant, like this video, share this video. Bienvenidos a all the new Sofrito Lovers on Family Online. Mucho amor, welcome. Hope to see you soon. Like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post. Follow me on all my social media, Sofrito in my soul, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Sofritoinmysoul.blogspot.com is my blog. I've been such a bad blogger. Bad blogger. I need to get back on that. Sofrito Lovers, go out there, go taste for yourself. If you haven't tasted the sandwich, go get online. It's really good. It's yummy. I think it kind of sort of lived up to the hype, but nothing ever really lives up to this massive amount of hype. It was a good sandwich. It's a good sandwich. I think it's better than anything I've ever tasted at Popeyes. The tenders are not this good. The other chicken sandwiches that they make are not this good. I don't even think the fried chicken itself is this good. Go out there, go taste for yourself. Have many culinary adventures. Don't be rolling your eyes at me. Mucho amor.